All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Meet Us in the Ring podcast. Maddie, you're already freezing. What is
Yeah,
happening?
my internet's doing a thing today. Is it better now?
Yeah, not a great
Okay.
start. Not a great start. But
No,
again, what would the Meet Us in the Ring podcast be without technical issues?
it's our
Honestly, we need to
thing.
make a T-shirt that says something about that.
Speaking of t-shirts,
What?
where is
Okay,
yours?
let me explain. I am wearing black because I am in mourning about Samantha Irving leaving WWE.
Girl, she's not
I
dead. She just quit.
okay, I understand, but I already lost Kayla this year, Miss Kayla
True,
Braxton, and
true.
now I'm losing Samantha. Like it just it makes me very upset.
Should we talk
And
about that first, Samantha?
yeah, and it makes me even more upset that she came out and basically said like, "Hey, being an announcer was just supposed to be a way to get my foot in the door. Like I wanted to be a manager or like a GM. So like that was but like they didn't see me going past announcer. But it's like, girl, that's what you were known for. That's why you were being posted on their TikTok and Instagram like every other week because you were the best announcer that we've or like ring announcer that we've had in such a long time. So it's like to be so good at something and not want to do it is crazy to me.
She also like straight up wrote like I don't like announcing.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you mean? What do you
I
mean?
It just shows that, like, you can be so good at something and still not be happy, so, like, in my
Yeah.
mind, I'm rooting for her, and I want her to do what makes her happy because it makes me sad hearing that she was, like, not necessarily unhappy, but not in the spot that she wanted to be the whole time, so
Mhm.
now I'm just really excited to see her finally be in that spot that makes her happy, but it does really suck. How do you feel about Lillian Garcia being back?
I mean, listen, I love Lillian. Like whenever I would go to house shows, it's the non-televised ones like and Lillian was there, I'd be screaming for her. I'd be like, "Lillian!" Like I don't know what it is. Like people might think I'm weird for like getting so passionate about ring announcers, but to me, she's part of the women's division. Like they're part of it. They're not just side characters. Like they're part of the experience just as much as everybody else. And especially like when she announced Cody and she was literally crying,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
WrestleMania, like but then to hear that she didn't like it, like it just the math ain't mathin'.
It's very weird. Like, I wonder exactly what position she wanted to do.
Well, she said be a manager or a GM.
Oh, okay. I could see that for her though, and it's like it's just another thing with WWE and their upper management that makes me sad. It's like they don't
Yeah.
want to take chances on people. Like they could have like heard her out and been like, "Oh, let's give you like a chance with it. Like let's see
Mhm.
how it goes. And if it doesn't go good, then like whatever." But I don't know. I was just that was like seeing those Instagram comments was crazy.
Yeah. So that made me a little upset, but you know what? She needs to follow her passion. I mean, we're all trying to do that in this life, and this life is so short. Like, not to get all cynical and whatever, but like it truly is. So,
Yeah.
I do want her to be happy, but it does hurt me inside that like Kayla left and now she's leaving. And like it hurt me when Renee left, when
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she's going to leave because her husband left. And so, but like that really hurt because not only was she a backstage interviewer, but she was a commentator. And that was so cool to me to have a female commentator. And we haven't had that again since. So, like, people will guest spot like Beth Phoenix and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
we haven't had that again. And I don't know if we will. I mean, hopefully, but um it just really sucks. And not that like I don't think, someone else will do good in her spot. Like Lillian is obviously fantastic. She's a veteran of the game and I love that she's back. I love that she's out of retirement and she was willing to come back. Like I don't know if she approached them or they approached her, but regardless, I'm happy for Lillian, and I
Yeah.
will be happy for Samantha eventually. I'm just currently mourning.
I wonder what like she's gonna do because I don't think she's gonna stay in wrestling.
Who?
Samantha.
Oh yeah, and everybody was so up in arms, blaming Ricochet, tweeting him, blocking him, like making so many videos like Ricochet, this is all your fault, da da da,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Hey guys, she's not coming to AEW." And she's like, "Hey guys, I don't think I'm going to be in wrestling anymore."
Yeah. Yeah.
So like everybody can calm down. We most likely, unless they're, gaslighting us, she's not going to be going to AEW cuz I mean, realistically, even if they were going to pay her more, I just don't think she wants the road life anymore, you
No.
know? Like she has a child. Her and Ricochet are gonna be getting married soon. Like, so wherever life is taking her, Samantha, just know I love you and I appreciate everything you've done in WWE. You were so incredible and really helped put a spotlight on wrestling if to a normal audience. So
And women's wrestling at that too.
yeah, the way that she would have different voices for different people, like that was just always so good, especially her Chelsea Green.
I'm gonna miss the
And
Chelsea Green.
yeah, and
Chelsea Green.
not a lot of people make it their own when they're ring announcing. They kind of all try to sound the same, that very like gravelly voice. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
So she wasn't afraid to step out of the norm and be different, and I think that's what I really liked about her. I loved her Chelsea Green. I loved her Rhea Ripley, like everything. So she will be missed for sure.
Absolutely.
Sorry, that was kind of a tangent, guys, but I definitely wanted to talk about that first just because I am in
Yeah.
mourning. So
Morning.
um in brighter news though, this wasn't on our list of topics, but I just want to talk about it really quick.
Okay.
Nick Nemeth is champion in TNA again.
Yeah. He's
Uh
been champ, right?
oh, maybe. I don't know. I thought it said and new. I might have read it wrong. But
No, he beat Joe Hendry to retain.
oh, okay. Well, shout out to him and shout out
Poor
to
Joe.
the Hardys. The Hardys
Why?
won tag titles again in
Uh,
TNA. Girl, are you a Hardys hater? Am I just learning this about you?
I I don't like Matt Hardy. It's Matt Hardy I don't like.
Why?
He irritates me. Like I don't want to get into the whole rabbit hole of why I don't like him, but he just
Oh, okay.
irritates me. Fuck. Like,
We can talk about
but
that later, but
even though like I don't like, it's like a thing with me where even though if I don't like someone, I never like try to discredit them. Like Logan
Mhm.
Paul, I can't fucking stand Logan Paul, but like yes, he's amazing in the ring, so it's like that. But yeah, whatever. I just, as long as they're not in WWE, I don't care. Caps here.
Well, I just wanted to give a little shout out to them.
Good to
Really
see a
quick,
Cap.
let's talk about WrestleMania tickets. So
No,
guys,
because like let me just say, like I had tweeted like in this economy, like you're
yeah.
charging, and then people were like so fucking mean to me, and I'm like,
Really?
yeah, they're like, well, maybe you should have prioritized it. I'm like, motherfucker, I never said I was prioritizing it. I'm just saying that there are so many people in this country right now that are struggling to buy groceries,
Mhm.
and WWE out here charging like 10 grand for nosebleeds. Like,
Guys, we really tried. We were going to go to WrestleMania together, but tickets for nosebleeds were $800 a person. Absolutely not. Like,
no.
we love wrestling. We obviously would love to go, but realistically, I can't set aside $800 for a ticket. And it's like,
Yeah.
yes, oh, I could have saved little by little each month, but like I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have had to do that. Like
Right.
my budget was like 300 and even like I thought that was a lot. But
Mine
like
was 800, but I'm not paying 8 for nosebleeds. Fuck that. No.
yeah, so it's like The prices are just absolutely ridiculous. We still plan on like going and like being in the vicinity.
We could go
So,
to. They have WrestleCon in Vegas. We could go to that,
oh, that's true. That's true. We can
and
go to WrestleCon.
they probably have WWE World there too. We could go there too. Those tickets are cheap. The thing like that I was so
Dylan Lasagna said, let me say this, even if you have saved up months prior, WTKO said no bueno to make it cheap. I understand that it's in the new, Raiders arena and that it's in Vegas and it's a big thing and it's John Cena's last WrestleMania. I get that. That's still not worth it to me.
we're not broke for those in the chat.
I
We
mean,
just are financially responsible, and
true.
I spent. I'll keep it real with everybody. I spent 1,100 for my ticket for WrestleMania
Oh,
40, but a lot of people didn't spend nearly as much as I did. Like they spent
mhm,
relatively cheap and got like shout out to Suplex. I think he spent like less than half of that and still had a really good seat.
mhm.
I just chose to buy them as soon as they came out, which is why they were so much more expensive. But it's just, it's weird. Like, I don't think maybe they weren't charging as much for Philadelphia because it's Philadelphia. No disrespect to my hometown. And Vegas is Vegas. But, like, I don't know. Like, you're a billion-dollar corporation. Like, you can't make some of your tickets kind of like on the cheaper side, like the more affordable side.
Well, but LA was not that expensive.
No.
Like, and it's LA. Like, let's be real. So I don't know, but we are most likely just gonna like go to some type of watch party. I'm sure some bars or some casinos will have something, for a watch party. And also, like I like being able to hear the commentators because sometimes they say really great stuff. And you don't get that in person. Obviously, we would love to go and have that experience together and be in the stadium, but I don't think so, guys. The ticket prices are just they're crazy. I don't get it because not to generalize, but wrestling fans are typically the everyday person, like
Yeah.
kind of middle class people or lower. We're just here enjoying wrestling. Like we're not celebrities making a bunch of money. So I don't know. I think they're not thinking of the fact that like, hey, these are everyday people who some people can't even like pay rent, but
Right.
they want to like go have these fun experiences, and everyone should be allowed to have those experiences. People be like, well, if you can't afford it, then don't go. And it's like, but everyone should be able to go. That's my point.
Eh, I haven't lost hope completely. Like maybe like by December we might see something, but
Maybe,
at the end of
maybe.
the day, at the very least, we could always take the money we won't be spending on tickets and put it towards like WrestleCon and WWE World and stuff like
Yep.
that. So
Yep.
fuck it. Yeah.
Very, very true.
Cap
Cap
is
City's
sneaking into
sneaking in.
me. Good luck with that, Cap. Let me know how that goes. Sneak
Yeah,
us in.
yeah,
Shit.
let us know.
Sneak us in for real.
But if anyone's gonna go and be there and you see us, say hi. Because that would be awesome. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. There's still a few months left. Um, and then we'll jump into our next thing, which is NXT Halloween Havoc, which is today. It's probably on right now. I don't know.
Does it start at 7?
It might start at 7,
Might
or it
start
might
at
start at
8.
8.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure. Let me see. Yeah, it started at 7, so it's on right now. But the two matches that I feel we should
Oh, it
obviously
just
talk
started,
about,
Cap. Okay.
yeah, let me fix that. Hold on.
Nobody
Uh,
spoil in the comments. No
yeah,
spoilers.
no spoilers for Halloween Havoc. But the first one is Roxanne and Cora Jade versus Julia and Stephanie. Um, I mean, I think this is going to be a banger match.
I hate Roxanne's fist in this picture. It looks so weird.
Why does it look weird?
I don't know. It doesn't look like her hand. Like it looks like Cora is
Mm.
sprouting a fist from her stomach.
Oop. But can I just say they all look gorgeous in this photo, though.
Yes, yeah, they do. They really do. Especially
I'm
Julia. She's serving mug.
yeah, I'm excited to see their ring gear. I think everybody's gonna slay. And who do you have for this match?
It better be Julia and Stephanie. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean, like Cora and Roxanne winning would make absolutely no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably
I
Julia
mean,
pins Roxanne to get a rematch.
oh really? I was gonna say Cora will take the
Mm.
pin, but to save Roxanne, but
This is Cora's chance to prove herself to Maddie. God. That's why Cora's wrestling tonight. She's like, I watched a podcast and I know Maddie doesn't like me. This is my time.
yeah.
I'm excited to watch her wrestle because
Hmm.
she's been talking about how much improvement she's been putting in. So we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I think Cora might take the pin. Could be wrong, or Cora's gonna turn on Roxanne again. Who knows? I don't think she will, but it'd be crazy if she did.
This better be the main. This Oh no, it's not the main event. The
No, it's
NXT
not.
title. Why is this not the main event, bro? Like what?
Because Maddie, it's a women's tag match. It's not going to be main event.
Whatever.
But and then the other match that I want to talk about is this one, Kaylani versus these three. I don't know the other two's name. I know JC Jane is there.
Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix.
Is that Fallon? I didn't even realize it
Yeah,
was
that's
her.
Fallon. So Kalani will be defending in a gauntlet match, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was originally like, oh, it's going to be one of you. Like, who's it going to be? And they're like, just kidding. It's going to be a gauntlet match. It's like,
It
what?
sucks. Like it kind of sucks because like I think Kalani's gonna retain, and that just makes this faction look so weak. Like, because if
Yeah.
they're all lose, like, bro.
Yeah, she would be very OP at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want them to take the title off Kalani at this point.
I mean, unless it's a situation where like Bianca and Jade come and help her in some way. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I mean,
I'm
so
rooting
you
for Fallon. I want Fallon to win.
really?
I love me
You
some
think
Fallon
she's ready for
Henley.
that?
She's like grown so much from when she first started, and I really
Mhm.
love heel Fallon. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see JC win too. Especially because I think JC has put in so much work in
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah.
But I love she's like, do you remember when she dressed up as Tiffany Stratton last year for Halloween?
Yeah. That was funny.
She's so funny and she's so good at what she does. She's really good in the ring. Like she's really improved. So I'd love to see that for her. But don't get me wrong, if JC Jane wins, I'm not gonna be mad. I love me some JC Jane. Oh, where the hell is Gigi Dolan at, man?
I think she was injured, no?
Yeah, she has to be. Yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing, I don't think it would be JC Jane because Fallon's going last. So that would be strange if JC won and then Fallon can't come out. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be
So
interested to see how they do it. I don't know.
yeah, I think Kaylani's gonna retain just for that fact that JC's going second.
I mean,
So
oh, she just appeared in the hype video for. Oh, Gigi's in the
oh,
promo. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Okay.
okay, Slay.
I don't know. Like I have like really no complaints about Kalani's title run. Like it's been really
Hmm.
good, but I is just kind of ready for something else now. So
Yeah. Well, like we said, nobody spoil the matches in the comments.
yeah, please
We will
don't.
be.
I actually want to watch it. So
Yeah, we're gonna go watch those matches later. But all right, are you ready to get into? I was gonna say the meat, and that just sounds weird. I was gonna say, let's say, like, do you want to get into the meat of this?
oh boy, is this the part
I'm sorry.
where I have to pretend to give a shit about Crown Jewel?
Yes, we have to temporarily pretend that we care.
Putting on my giving a
And
shit face.
here's the thing: this is nothing against. Well, I guess it is kind of against them. I was gonna say it's nothing against like creative, but
Oh yeah.
why do we have to make this paper? Why are they trying to make this pay-per-view feel like one of the big four? Like maybe it was for a couple years, like a few years ago. This is not one of the big four anymore, and they're really still trying to make it feel that way. And I am all for different countries having pay-per-views. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But when one creates its own title, that's where I have a problem. Like Can you imagine if for like Clash of the Castle, Scotland would have created their own title because they wanted their own title? Like, no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. Can you imagine Canada for a Survivor Series? It's like we're gonna have our own title. It's just,
Saudi
it's just
Arabia just be doing anything. Like they just have so much money. They're just like,
yeah. They're like, here, make a title that has Swarovski crystals or whatever it
it's
has.
so ugly. It's so ugly. But
I hate like the square. It's so strange.
I do kind of agree with this. Like they do have some really like Kevin Owens and Randy Orton was announced. I'm really excited about that. The
Mhm.
women's tag match, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
So I will say, like going into this, my excitement level is a bit higher than usual for Crown Jewel. But you know, oh Cody and Gunther. Like I'm not. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna watch it. Like
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna watch.
there is
We're
some
just
Crown Jewels that I just like would not watch because I'm like, man, this is ass.
yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Do you want to write down our predictions?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just do it on my phone. I don't have a pen.
We'll start off hot with Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. I'm assuming this is gonna open the show, just unless Roman is trying to like get in and get out. I think this is gonna be the first match.
Is Roman wrestling? Wait, does the Bloodline have a match at Crown Jewel?
According to what I saw, is there not?
What's the match?
It's Roman, Jimmy, and Jay versus Timu Bloodline.
They're not. They're saving that for Survivor Series, man. There's no way.
Hold on. Let me fact check.
Can we get Cap? I know you're in the chat. Let us
know.
Let me write this in my phone. Happy
Cause
10th anniversary to Liv Morgan. What? Oh, has she been wrestling for 10 years? That's cool.
so I'm looking at the matches on the card, and it says there's a 6-man tag, but maybe that's not right. I don't know.
People are saying I don't think the Bloodline officially has a match. Really quick, like side note.
Maybe people are assuming that they're gonna have a match.
Yeah, maybe. I
that's
feel
what
like
it
the
is.
Bloodline reunion has been so rushed. Like we don't have to get into this. I just wanted to state that. It's really annoying. Like all of a sudden Jay is just like, okay, love you again. Like, bitch, no.
Yeah, they did it way too fast. I agree. Well, anyway, let's do the matches that for sure on the card. Which the first one is Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax for the Crown Jewel title. I don't even know what the name of the title is.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Ultimate Champion. I don't know what it is.
Who do you want to win this match?
I mean, I want Liv Morgan to win. Do I think that's going to happen? No.
I want Nia Jax. I would love me some Nia Jax. Give her this damn title.
I think there's just too many things at play for Liv Morgan to win. So, number one, size difference. Number two, Rhea. She's still gonna show up, cause Liv the match or something. I don't know. Tiffany Stratton is another factor.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. I don't think she'll win. I'm gonna predict Nia Jax.
Yeah, me too.
As my official answer. Because I unfortunately don't see Liv winning this. But I mean,
which sucks.
Is it that big of a deal?
I mean, kind of. Like
I mean, this title doesn't mean anything though.
I feel like if she loses this, it just makes her look like even more of a weaker champion. That's like, you know.
But this title it's literally just another queen or king of the ring type of thing where they talk about it for a few days and then nobody talks about it anymore.
It's literally just Saudi Arabia asserting their dominance with their money.
Yeah, for real. So we're both agreeing with Nia.
I'm going with Nia. I would like to see Nia win, to be honest. I think she's doing a great job.
Yeah, let the record state. I would want Liv to win, but I think Nia's gonna win.
We team Nia Jax.
Next up, we have Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. Is this a stipulation match?
I don't think so. Not yet. Not so far. It could get announced.
I want this to be a stipulation match, like a no holds barred or like something, because I just want to see them go in.
Yeah.
I just want to see them absolutely try to destroy each other, like CM Punk and Drew.
They might like have a regular match and then have another match after this that's a stipulation. I
Mhm.
don't know. I'm excited for this
Do
match, I
you
guess. I don't know.
do you think there will be interference?
No, I don't
No?
think so.
Think it'll be straight up?
I think Bronson Reed might win this year.
Really? I
Yeah.
mean, that's fair.
I
That's
feel
fair.
like he's never had like that kind of big win in
Mhm.
WWE, and we know how Seth is. He's like Bailey in my opinion, where he puts over other people. So I could see Bronson Reed winning this, and then them having another match that Seth will eventually win.
Mm.
So I wouldn't be surprised, and I think they would be. I mean, like, I'm sorry, guys. Nobody gives a shit about Crown Jewel. Like, this would be a good place for Bronson Reed to win. So,
So fair.
right.
But I don't know. I think Seth Rollins is going to win. I think someone's going to come cost Bronson the match because he's been running his mouth to everybody. So I feel like someone could come cost him the match. So we'll see.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna go with Bronson.
all right, I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
Let me write this down. All right.
Next up, we have the women's tag team fatal 4-way. Thank you, Triple H, for putting these titles on a pay-per-view. Why did it have to be this one? But I digress.
Thank you for doing the bare minimum, Triple H.
Yeah, the bare minimum of putting them on a pay-per-view. We have Bianca and Jade. We have Piper and Chelsea, Jakara and Lash Legend, and then Damage Control. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we have those 4 teams. I think this match has so much potential to have incredible moments. And I hope that everything goes off without a hitch. I hope that any big spots they try to do go flawlessly. I'm going to manifest it and put it out into the universe because I want this to be like such a good showing for all of those women and for the women's tag team division. I think this could hopefully boost it back up.
It just sucks that they're doing it in front of a crowd that doesn't give a shit.
I mean, listen, when I don't remember if it was Riyadh or if it was last Crown Jewel, they were still like cheering for the women's matches. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been Riyadh.
I think it was Riyadh, yeah.
So
we'll see.
This crowd better step up, make some noise. And again, I can't wait to see their ring gear. Like, I don't know. I know that like Saudi Arabia, but I love it though. I love the bodysuits. They always just look so freaking good.
I hate it. I hate I hate that they have to do it, but that's a whole different conversation.
I hate that they have to do it. Yeah. I hate that they have to do it. But when they make it work and they make it look incredible, then I'm not mad about it. And I know Bianca's gonna put some slay stuff together for her and Jade. It's gonna be so good.
As always, the queen.
Who do you have winning this match?
I want Bianca and Jade. Mainly, yes, I love Bianca Belair, but also because I think that them as champions, every time they have been tag champions twice now, they've really like kind of brought up and elevated the tag team division. Yeah. I know a lot of people want Damage Control. I'm tired of seeing Damage Control with the tag titles. Like, I don't, whatever. I'm tired of Damage Control, period.
But Io and Kyrie are so good.
Of course, but and
I don't know. I equate good to deserving of titles.
I mean, Io was. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't. I wouldn't mind Lash and Jakara winning, but I don't think Triple H would do much with them in terms of booking. Just call them Sky Pirates. Damage Control name must die. That's valid.
Okay, well, yeah.
That's valid. I don't know. I don't think Bianca and Jade's reign is ready to end yet, but if it is, then this is a decent match at least to do it, because you can have it where they don't take the pin and then they get a rematch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I think that if Lash and Jakara were to win, I would love them to bring the tag titles back down to NXT.
Yeah.
And let those women have tag team opportunities just to get them on TV, you know? So if they were to win, I hope that they would take them down there rather than them being on the main roster all the time.
Yeah.
But I think that Jade and Bianca are going to retain. I don't see Chelsea and Piper winning.
No.
Just because I think Chelsea needs to be a single star again, just based off of all her momentum and the matches that she's been having. And then as far as Io and Kyrie, they're great workers. They're fantastic.
Mhm.
They don't need the titles
No.
to be fantastic. Yeah. Not that Jade
Yeah.
and Bianca do either, but I think they're elevating them for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jade and Bianca too. I also just really want them to win. So
Yeah. Would I like lose my mind if Chelsea and Piper won? Yeah, I'd be excited for Chelsea, but
yeah,
and
there's
Piper
no
because I love
way.
both of them. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think they're like the least likely to win, honestly.
Aw.
I know, I don't want like that makes me sad to say, but I think it's true.
Yeah. Next up, we have Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. This was recently added on SmackDown, and right out of the gate, I think Kevin Owens is taking this. I mean, he did his heel turn. It has to be worth something.
That's a fair point, actually. Yeah. I don't know. I was surprised when I didn't even see them. I didn't see this match coming, so I was excited when they
Yeah.
announced it. I just imagine they do a thing where like Randy's back on the shelf for a few months.
Don't.
No,
Don't say that. Don't even put out into the universe.
Or maybe they do a
And
thing like where they stop the match because Kevin Owens is just going insane.
oh my gosh, that'd be terrible.
I
I
know.
would cry.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what to think here.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a couple ways for this to play out. You know, either it's just a DQ situation and yeah, Kevin hits Randy with a chair or something to the back, and because of Randy's previous injuries, the ref like has to stop the match or something. That way, you know, neither of them look bad, but I would like to see a definitive winner, and I'm going to say it's going to be Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I think it's more likely that Kevin wins than Randy. Because like you said, like what is this heel turn really for if Kevin doesn't have like some kind of ammunition to keep him going? So
yeah,
it makes sense. I'm excited for this match as well.
Yeah,
but
I think it's going to be very good.
A lot of people think that Randy still has yet to turn on Cody. I don't know.
He's planting the seeds though, and every time he sees
Yeah.
that title, he's like looking at it, you know?
Ooh.
He's eyeballing.
Yeah, I
that
know.
title.
For real.
So we'll see. But so you're also going with Kevin, or
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have LA Knight versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes for the US title. Thank you again for putting the US title on a pay-per-view.
For real, yeah.
Oh, speaking of titles, I mean, we don't have to talk about it right now. We can talk about it after, but new tag team titles or new tag team champions on SmackDown.
Oh my god.
We can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, the US title. Thank you, Triple H, for putting it on a pay-per-view and not just on SmackDown. I think this is going to be a fantastic match between Andrade is super talented, Carmelo is super talented, LA Knight is LA Knight. What? I didn't say anything bad.
LA Knight is king, okay? We love LA Knight. Yeah, I can't do it because my voice is...
don't get carried away.
My voice is so messed up. Yeah. There we go.
I know. Yeah. Haha, Maddie can't even do it.
I know. Dude.
I was so sad.
No,
but I think this is going to be... listen, I don't actively hate. He's just not for me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Who do you see winning this?
I hit the yeah one time, and that's all you guys get it from me.
I remember that.
I actually saw on X someone saying like, "What if I say Carmelo's gonna win?" And I say, I agree. It's very plausible. I think he could do really well as the US champion. I think LA Knight had his moment of winning the mid-card title, which is what everyone wanted from him. And I think he can move on like from this whole situation.
And he hasn't held the title for a very long time. Like, how long has it been? Like a few months, 2
Since
months?
SummerSlam, right?
I feel like he deserves a little more time with it at least.
I mean, at least he had more than Jey Uso with the Intercontinental title or Braun Breaker with the IC title. Both of them had very short reigns, and now it's back on Braun Breaker again. So at least LA Knight had the moment, like how Jay had the moment, but then now it's gone with Jay. So it's like maybe they keep it on LA Knight. Is LA Knight technically a face? Like I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so then maybe they will keep it on him because Braun has the IC title on Raw and he's a heel. So I don't know. They like to have one of each usually. Not always, but usually. So I could see LA Knight retaining, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Carmelo Hayes. I think he would look good with the title.
He would. He really would. I'm gonna say LA Knight as well. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad if either Andrade or Carmelo Hayes won, to be honest. I would just feel a little sad for LA Knight.
He'll be fine.
Yeah,
fine.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I just think it would look really good on Carmelo, like how he was with the North American Championship, having him have a mid-card title. It's valid. It's a valid choice, and that's what I'm going to go with.
It's true. Yeah.
All right. Did you write it down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Last but not least, we have Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the other Saudi Arabia Crown Jewel title. The giant rectangle that probably weighs more than Zelina Vega.
That's funny.
It looks heavy. I might be wrong, but it looks heavy. Who do you want to win this match?
Cody.
Okay, I thought maybe you were gonna say Gunther because I know how much you like Gunther, but
I do love Gunther. I don't know. When you have Cody beat Roman after like 4 years, I think you need to make him look pretty strong. And I know a lot of people think Gunther should win this match, but like, sorry, no.
Here's the thing. If someone else would have beat Gunther for the IC title and not Sami Zayn, I wouldn't believe that Cody could beat Gunther for this. But because Sami Zayn has beaten Gunther, I can 100% believe Cody can beat Gunther.
This is interesting right here.
That's the problem. Cody wins after when ref is down, Gunther gets speared by Goldberg. A lot of people are saying that Goldberg will most likely show up after their little stint on, what was that, SmackDown? Was it SmackDown? Oh no, it was the last pay-per-view.
Yeah.
At Bad Blood? Right?
I think so.
Am I don't know, I'm losing my mind. But yes, a lot of people are saying Goldberg could show up, which is very plausible. He is the number one crown jewel guy, so where he makes most of his appearances, because it's probably where he gets the most money. So if that's the case, I know a lot of people are kind of upset about it and don't want a Gunther and Goldberg thing, but like, think about the big picture. Gunther versus Goldberg is a money match. It just is. And that may be a hot take, but that's just how it is to me. So nobody wants Goldberg to God dang it, Cap.
That's how I feel too.
That's also fair, but I feel like it's gonna happen. He's not retired technically. If we want to get technical, he's not fully retired. So I think it could very much happen. And again, nothing is really at stake here. So in my mind, if Gunther loses, that doesn't make him look any weaker.
True. Yeah.
If Cody loses, at least to me, doesn't make him look bad because Gunther is a formidable opponent. So I'm also going to go with Cody Rhodes just because we picked Nia to win the women's, and but then both of them would be on SmackDown. but two heels winning, I mean,
I don't like that, you know.
also just realize Liv Morgan and Nia Jax are both heels, so
Yeah.
there's not really a face winner in that scenario. But
Mm.
would they
Which is
have both
interesting.
winners be on SmackDown? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, didn't
Because, you know, think about the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Nia was on SmackDown, Gunther was on Raw.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, and then if we have the situation where Nia wins and then Gunther wins. But I guess they were both heels, so and they both won.
Yeah. I don't know. No,
I
it's
don't
hard
know.
to predict this one.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have both winners be on SmackDown, but I'm still gonna go with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I'll go with Cody too.
If they end up both being on SmackDown, oh well. But we'll see. We'll see.
It's the better brand right now, anyway.
You know what? This is so real. Liv is a face to me. She has done nothing wrong. Period. Period.
Yeah.
People like to forget that Rhea did so much shady stuff.
Business.
Yeah. She turned on Liv, injured her, injured Raquel, was responsible for Dom getting injured probably multiple times, like treated him poorly, just so many things. So this comment is so valid that Liv is in fact a face.
Yeah, I love when people get mad
Oh
and they're
no.
like,
Technical difficulties again, guys.
ah, shit, my bad. I'm here.
Oh.
I love when
All right,
people,
we're here.
I love when people get mad and they're like, how dare Liv injure Rhea? It's like, did you not, like, she didn't do it first?
Like, do you not remember? Yeah, do you not remember?
Just saying.
Like, I know I have a short-term memory when it comes to these pay-per-views and stuff, but like I remember that.
Period.
And
Yeah.
she injured Raquel. So for people to be like, why is Raquel in this? What do you mean? Rhea injured her, and her and Liv were tag team champions, and Rhea cost them their championship.
Yeah.
So it's valid. Yes, obviously revenge isn't a very face thing to do, but like,
well,
you know,
eye for an eye, right?
it's like that that Dave Chappelle thing. That's like, even if he did do it, you know what I mean? It's like that.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually excited about the matches. I'm not excited about the belts or any of that other stuff, but I do like these matches, and I'm excited to see the women's ring gear. So
I think it'll be a good show. Yeah. For once, it might be a good show.
Yeah. Well, let's end by talking about our new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
What is their name? I keep saying it wrong. What is it? Motor City Machine Guns?
Yeah.
I just like, I don't know. It's a mouthful, just like Pure Fusion, whatever they are. So it's just a lot. But we have new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and I did not see that coming.
No.
It's crazy how quickly they have now stripped Jay and the Bloodline of titles just so that this Survivor Series match doesn't have any titles involved with it.
And I love that so much.
That was so quick.
I was very happy because I just love or I didn't love the Bloodline having the tag team titles, and I knew that when they were given them, we were like, all right, well, they're not going to do anything with them. They're barely going to defend them. We're going to forget about them. And this is exactly what happened. So now that the titles are finally off of them, I feel like maybe now we can start rebuilding the men's tag division a little bit more. And they Motor City Machine Guns can actually defend against, you know, like the Street Profits, A-Town Down Under, DIY. Like there's so many great teams that we're not getting spotlighted because of the Bloodline. And now we don't have to worry about that anymore. So
now, to play devil's advocate, do you think this is a little bit of a slap in the face to the other tag teams in the division that these guys debut and instantly become champions?
No, I don't think so. I think what's really a slap in the face is giving the titles to the Bloodline and not.
I mean, yes.
having them like defend
That
it all. I
was
mean,
that
you
was
know,
also a slap in the face.
yeah, you can make the same argument about, no offense, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, like they just showed up
Mhm.
in WWE, boom, champions. So,
True.
you know, I think it's a slap in the face what they're doing with Judgment Day. They're not Judgment Day's title reign sucks, and there's great tag teams on Raw that aren't, getting a chance. It's frustrating.
Mhm.
So when I see what you're saying, I think that this is a good transition to kind of revive the tag division in the men's division.
So, but mm, do you think they're going to be transitional champs then?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll hold it maybe I don't think it'll be very long,
No.
but maybe like a month or two, and maybe DIY gets the title reign that they should have gotten the first time, or Street Profits get their
Mhm.
time to shine. Maybe just don't give it back to 8 Town Down Under, please. um,
You know
so
what?
yeah.
I loved it on A Town Down Under. I don't appreciate the slander.
I love them too, but their title reign sucked.
But
And
they,
that's not their
this is a
fault.
little,
It's not their fault.
yeah.
But
Maybe I'm a little biased, and my girl self, they looked good with those titles.
but what did they do with them?
I know, but it just they look good on them.
Sometimes we need a little bit more than that.
I know, I know.
Like I'll be happy to see the tag titles off
But
Judgment
yeah,
Day soon
so
too.
NXT have it. Oh, sorry, it just like froze and then skipped a whole bunch. So I think we need to wrap it up.
We need to wrap it up. Okay, yeah. We're gonna wrap it up.
Okay, because I think you said some stuff, didn't catch any of it.
Damn, love that. Hello?
Nope.
Great.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up because we keep getting out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know your crown jewel predictions in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. We're on the road to 100 episodes of this podcast. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you next Sunday. Maddie, take us out.
Logan Paul is trash.